think about it, when was the last time that you heard Nigel Farage say anything positive about Britain's future? He can't. He doesn't like Britain, doesn't believe in Britain, wants you to doubt it just as much as he does. So he resorts to grievance. They all do. They want to turn this country, this proud, self-reliant country, into a competition of victims, saying to you, to working people, don't trust in each other. You can't fix this. This is not a great country. But it is conference. It is a great country. It will always be a great country, a decent, pragmatic, tolerant, reasonable country that throughout history has stood its ground, stuck by its values, and built its future without fuss. That's the Britain I'm fighting for conference, a nation of resolve, a land of respect, a Britain built for all. Yet we need to be clear that our path, the path of renewal, it's long, it's difficult, it requires decisions that are not cost-free or easy, decisions that will not always be comfortable for our party. Yet at the end of this hard road, there will be a new country, a fairer country, a land of dignity and respect, everyone seen, everyone valued, wealth creation in every single community, working people in control of their public services, the mindless bureaucracy that chokes enterprise removed so we can build and keep building, clean British energy powering our homes, technology harnessed to drive us forward, our flags flying proudly as we celebrate difference and oppose racism. Conference. Thank you, Conference. The basic, ordinary hope of a better future for our children restored for millions. 30 hours free for every child between 9 months and 4 years. A massive difference to the cost of living. Thousands of pounds back in the pockets of working parents because we made tough decisions, tough Labour decisions at the last budget. Now, this will help parents and carers back to work, especially women, and that is good for growth. But fundamentally, it's for the children. Now, last year, Bridget and I went to a primary school in Nuneaton, and we got talking to the reception teacher. And she said that some kids arrive in reception reading books, others are still virtually in nappies. There's similar stories right across the country. Inequality at age just 4, baked in for life. So our childcare provision is a game changer, giving every child the best start in life, every single child equal at the starting line of their education. That's National Renewal Conference. That's why we made the tough decisions. And I make no apologies if they tilt towards working people, because it's working people who paid the price of Tory decline. That's why we invested in our NHS, fired up Great British Energy, stood up for British Steel, new protectors for renters, sick pay for the least well-off, fire and rehire finished, zero-hour contract scrapped, record investment in Scotland and Wales, rebuilding our schools, new homes, new towns, new train lines, publicly owned, of course, spreading prosperity right across Britain. And a proper living wage conference, the culmination of a long journey for our movement, a mark of a Britain built for all. Thank you, Conference. Now, I'm not going to pretend I would enjoy it if England lost to Scotland or Wales. The Union does have some limits. But I can say I can say I'm not just proud of the Union Jack and the Cross of St George, I'm also proud of the Saltire, of the Red Dragon, proud of our Union, the astonishing relationship between our four great nations. Four different nations, yes, but four nations that time and again have been through fire together, built so much together, a country forged by the solidarity of working people. So let's fly all our flags, Conference, because they're our flags. They belong to all of us, and we will never surrender them. People say, Conference, that a nation like ours can't be a community, but it's too diverse, too divided. I reject that. That goes against everything I stand for, everything I've served, everything I understand about this great country that I love. So no matter how many people tell me that it can't be done, I believe Britain can come together, that we can pursue a shared destination, that we can unite around a common good. That is my ambition, the purpose of this government. End decline, reform our public services, grow our economy from the grassroots, and with resolve, with respect, with the flag in our hands, we will renew this country until we can say with total conviction that Britain is built for all. Thank you, Conference. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Conference. Fly those flags. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I think it was pretty positive. He's come out fighting, shown the vision for the rest of his parliamentary, this year, and promised a lot.
He definitely sort of promoted the message that we need to be looking outwards and fighting reform rather than fighting ourselves.
I think it's crucial for the future of the country that we do take this fight to them, because if reform win, I really fear for our country.
He really outlined the way that we need to go forward and rebuffed some of the stuff that's been going around over the past few months, which really needed to be dealt with.
Really enthused to get out there. I'm tired of hearing about reform. That's the real world in there, and that's the real guy. Brilliant.